Hello everyone, I hope you are all well and safe. In this video, I'm going to answer the questions some of you have asked. And first of all, I'll just read through the questions and then I'll come back to answer the question. Now the first question is about how to apply our breathing techniques together with Kung Fu. Now, the first question is from our online courses, the community on Discord. If you are already a member on our Patreon, right? So you'll be able to join our community on Discord as well. So here you can interact with others, all right? And also share your experience and your training with others if you like. Now, if you haven't joined yet, you can join our community on Discord through Patreon, or I just put the invitation link down below on Patreon, okay? You can just join us, and I highly recommend you to join us together, all right? Now, I'll just read through the questions. And just to let you all know, if any of you want me to mention your names in the video, please teach me how to pronounce your name properly, alright? Because I'm not good with the names. And thank you. Now let's start and enjoy my reading. Hello, I have a request, maybe for a future Q&A video. I would like to understand breathing better. Sometimes during the forms you make sounds while exhaling like the "wee" at the end of the Lian Huan Quan and the tiger sword form. But you also do some pa and other sounds when doing other moves. I understand this is different ways to exhale when doing different moves. This various ways of breathing is a concept that I am just beginning to grasp since I start to do Qigong. That's very good. And Qigong has a lot of breathing techniques. In Wing Chun, we exhale through the nose when doing moves, but always silently. I suppose the sounds help emphasize different ways of breathing. Yes. I would appreciate if you can explain some more about this and how it is applied in Kung Fu moves. It's a very good question, okay? I just read through the questions, and next one, this is from our community on Discord. Like I mentioned before, everyone can interact with each other, share your experience. I just read it through, okay? Someone have answered this question as well. I know a lot about breathing from studying Taekwondo. The best way to understand breathing is look at how you breathe. In through your nose and out through your mouth, okay? With doing martial arts, the breathing techniques are like when you blow out a candle, very brief and from the abdomen. And thank you for sharing your experience with us. And there's so many different breathing techniques, and we're going to talk about soon. And next one, and let you answer him as well. And you said, what I learned in Wing Chun is similar to what you said, except we always exhale through the nose. But when I started doing Qigong, I have been learning the Ahead. It's called Ahead? Ahead, 18 hands form for the past few months. This is 18罗汉. 18罗汉 is a very famous form. Well done, it's a very famous form. Later on we will do a tutorial about this form as well. And with Zhang Song making some sounds as he breathes out, like he explains a bit in Lian Huan Quan. And yes, I have explain a bit in 连环拳. There is obviously much more to breathing in Kung Fu than what we have learned. Yes, there's more, okay, about breathing. Since you're mentioning about Qigong, we will cut through from Qigong point of view first, and then we'll apply the techniques into Kung Fu forms or weapons. And then I'll come back to the first question, why I pronounce or make other sounds. Alright? Now, with Qigong, there are two types of Qigong. Now, in Shaolin Kung Fu, we have a Shaolin hard Qigong, which is Yin Qigong. Hard Qigong is focusing on the external part to make your external, like physically, become strong, but still using the breathing techniques. For example, with the iron hand. Iron hand is to make the hand become iron, like use the energy to protect the hand, so the hand can be strong to break things. Or like an iron head, such as breathing techniques, like this, to make the head become strong, so the head can take punches. All right, and also iron body. You can see in the videos as well. They use breathing techniques first, and also they use the mind to lead the energy to protect their body, so they can break like a stick like that. So that's hard Qigong, focusing on the external part, but still using the breathing techniques. And another one we are going to talk about is soft Qigong. So make it easier, we'll see soft Qigong. Soft Qigong is focusing on the internal part, like mentally. So if you're mentally healthy, mainly like for the health and well-being, the internal Qigong. If you're mentally healthy, you physically will be healthy as well. So start from inside, manifest out. Okay? It's like a soft Qigong is like that you mentally and physically live harmonically, right? Harmonically? Hope I pronounce right. So make sure it's like peaceful. Your mind with your body combined together as one. Okay? Now, in the internal Qigong, practicing a lot breathing techniques. And here I just use some examples. Now, for example, it's like this move. You can breathe in deeply, breathe out, and relax, right? This is one way. Also, other breathing techniques as well, such as breathe in, breathe out. Sometimes breathe in, hold your breath, and breathe out, hold your breath. And also breathe in, sometimes breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your mouth. Or breathe in through your mouth, breathe in through your mouth, breathe out through your nose. So there's so many different like breathing techniques in soft Qigong. So here I just use some examples. And the reason I'm making this, I just want to point out, one is to control your breath, such as this is control your breath, but you're still relaxed, right? Control your breath. Inhale, exhale. This is control your breath, and it's like a method. The method to help you to be present, be here, to have a clear mind, especially if you have too many thoughts roaming around in your mind, right? Roaming around. So that's why we use breathing techniques. And here the breathing techniques can help you reduce the thought, and also increase your lung cells. Okay, let the energy flow freely through your body. in and out. If you have too many thoughts, so the thought is like a block the energy, right? Because you're not here, not present. So those are the method. Another one is once you use the method, and then you can let your breath breathe naturally, which is don't control. Normally in the meditation as well. So here, recap, which I just want to point out. One is to control your breath. Another one is natural, breathe naturally. So two things. Alright, then we can apply to our Kung Fu forms. Now, control your breath, like I mentioned before, is like a method. Okay, methods like, for example, you can apply this method when you are laying on the bed trying to fall asleep. But you have too many thoughts in your mind, you couldn't fall asleep. And this time you can use the breathing techniques, like the method. When you breathe in, you can put your attention on your core. When you breathe in through your nose, breathe out, you can observe your breath in and out, in and out. See, this is like a method. Or sometimes you really have too many thoughts, you can take a deeply breathe in, breathe out. So you control your breath. And then your thoughts will become less and less. And then you can let your breath breathe naturally. And then you fall asleep, right? So to be able to fall asleep, you are not doing like control your breath like this. In and out. You are still using strength. So this way is not natural. You cannot fall asleep. But a method to help you to be here and then not let your mind, your thoughts to drag you. So to be here, you can fall asleep. Alright? So now here we apply to with our Kung Fu forms or weapons training. And since you are also talking about the Shaolin Lianhuan Quan, I will just use the Shaolin Lianhuan Quan for example. Now normally we breathe in through our nose, breathe out either through your nose or through your mouth. So that's why I pronounce. Now I'll come back for this why I pronounce in details. Okay? So breathe in through your nose, breathe out either through your mouth or through your nose. Okay? Sometimes we do breathe in through your mouth, but not quite often. Not often. Normally through your nose. Okay? Through your nose. And breathe in through your nose is when you are really tired, you want to catch up some breath, you do like this. Okay? So recap. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out either through your nose or through your mouth. Now, let's use Shaolin Lianhuan Quan for example. Here we go. So, like in Qigong, before I already mentioned, one is to control your breath. Another one is let your breath breathe naturally. With the Shaolin Lianhuan Quan, there are so many moves. Now let's, from here, hope you can see clearly. I just try. If you want to combine with your breath together with your moves, there are too many moves. You cannot combine with your breath with all of the moves together. In the beginning, you can try, when you're doing not too fast, you can try to do breathe in through your nose, breathe out, you relax. And then let your breath breathe naturally. Breathe naturally. And depends on some moves. If you want to combine with your breath together, you can try to do breathe in, out. And then let your breath breathe naturally. See, two parts. One is to combine with your breath together with your moves. Another one is let your breath breathe naturally. Okay? Now, try to do one more time because this is a very good question. I hope I can answer your question clearly. Alright? Now, with the 少林连环拳, I can breathe in, relax out, and then I let my breath breathe naturally. If I want to combine my breath together from here, I can just do breathe in, out, and then let your breath breathe naturally. It's the same with all of the moves. You can move on. But if you combine your breath together with all of the moves, this is not good. Okay? Don't combine your breath with all of the moves. Why? Let's have a look. So you normally breathe in and out. At the beginning, you in, out, like this. You in, out. So this is not flow. This is not natural. So if you want to combine your breath together, just combine your breath with some moves. Okay? And then let your breath breathe naturally. Okay? And this is applied to with your weapons as well, like a weapons training. Now, here, another one is, how about if you're doing very fast, the fast movement? For some of you, if you're doing very fast, for example, this move. See this move. If you're doing very fast, you just let your breath breathe naturally. Be relaxed. Breathe in through your nose, breathe out either through your nose or mouth. For example, right? Now, if it's too fast, you just observe the moves. Okay? Don't worry about your breath. Just be relaxed. If you do too fast, you combine with your breath together, you cannot do it. You have to breathe in and out. That's not natural. So with a fast movement, let your breath breathe naturally. Relax. See? And when you stop, you can breathe in and out. Okay? Now, next one is like we answer your first question. We come back to the first question. Sometimes during the forms, you make a sound while you're exhaling, like the "wi" at the end of 连环拳 and the tiger sword form. The "wi" sound. It's especially in Shaolin Kung Fu forms. Now the "wi" is from our lower dantian. Lower dantian is like you can try to measure from your belly button about 4 fingers down. This is our lower dantian. The energy from here, from deep here, and then manifest out. Okay, from here. And also, have you heard about like a different sounds has different vibration? Okay, you can feel like you can feel your body or "wi." See, the "wi" is from deep, manifest out. Now, when you practice the form, for example, when you practice the forms, you practice, you combine with the moves together, become one. Your energy flow freely. And also you feel comfortable. In the end, "wi" is like the energy from deep manifests out, break, like let all of the blockage, like there's no blockage, energy flow freely. "Wi," and then you finish, and you feel relaxed. You feel like how to say? You feel lighter, and your mind become clear. And you charge up. So that's why we pronounce we from deep. It's not from your throat. We is not, see the sound is not from here. It's from deep. We, see, we. Alright? And another one, you say, but you also do some sound. Alright, here, either, that's a very good question, either through your mouth, or through your nose. But you can see, I pronounce, but still, some chi, some energy come out from my mouth or my nose. You choose one, okay? When you punch in the form, you choose one. Either through your nose or through your mouth. Just some chi come out. Now, the reason I do this is because to make the moves become coordinated, physically and internally, like mentally. For example, if you do a punch, you hold your breath. Hold your breath. You breathe in, and then you hold your breath when you're punching. You feel like inside quite stiff, feel like something cover you up, cover you inside. This is not flow, so that's why I sometimes pronounce or. Alright? Now, be aware, just let a bit chi, energy come out. But most of the energy goes to your, when you punch, energy release on your fist. Now, if I pronounce let all of the chi come out, you have a look. See, this is not natural. This is not good. It's not too much energy goes to your face anymore. Right? Because all the energy come out. Just a bit energy come out through your nose or mouth, but most of the energy goes to your face. I can either pronounce, here you said I sometimes pronounce pa or other sounds when doing other moves. So other sounds just like based on or like this, based on this. So other sound is like more like a freestyle. For example, because I enjoy myself too much, I make a sound like that. So based on, for example, we use, for example, I can either when punching I can, or I can still through my mouth like other sound. That's freestyle, okay? And also I pronounce, it's like when you throw a punch, right? When you do punch, only be aware, here is very important, only your fist hold tight because you're going to punch here, but the rest is relaxed. So this way the moves is lighter and coordinated, and faster as well, lighter. See, lighter. Alright? You can do other moves. It's lighter. If you are like hold too tight, the moves become like too stiff. So that's why be relaxed. Let the moves with your breath like become natural. See, just a bit chi come out. Breathe in. Remember, breathe in normally. Breathe in through nose. Breathe out through our mouth or your nose. You choose one. And like other sounds, just freestyle. Okay, freestyle. Like I mentioned before, we recap with the moves. 双力连环 fist, 双力连环拳, there are so many moves. If you want to combine with your breathing techniques together, only few moves. You can breathe in and out, combine with your breathing technique together. And then let the breath go naturally. Go naturally. You just be aware of your moves. Okay, be aware of your moves. And then if you're doing a faster movement with the weapons or with the forms, you let your breath breathe naturally. Alright? So, I hope I answer your question. Now, let's move on to the next question. So we spend a lot of time to answer this question because everyone, this question is very important. I think there's so many people has the same question. Okay. Now let's move on to the next question. Next question is about. Okay. Next question is about injury. I just read through the question. I strained a muscle in my right forearm back in December. It is taking a long time to heal. It hurts to make a fist. That's you have to be careful, okay? Take it easy. Do you know of any medicines or supplement to take to heal, to help it heal? Now, so everyone, I remember when you are doing other sports or work, trying to lift up something or doing housework, even though it's not kung fu, if you doing housework, even though you're not training kung fu, but you lift up something. Like I lift up my chair or the table, please warm up first, okay? Always. I warm up first. I do more warm up and then I can lift up the table. So this way you can avoid the injury risk will become lower, okay? It's not too high. So warm up properly when you're doing other sports or doing any kind of lifting. Now, also please be aware with the injury, right? You have to remember how did you injured? How did you injure? Maybe your right forearm, maybe doing push-ups, for example. If you're not warm up properly, doing push-ups. If you injure, you will know, I injured because I'm not warm up properly. So next time I can avoid it, okay? Or you already warm up properly, doing push-up, but suddenly you're doing too fast, you pull the muscles, right? Or can be you doing a punch like this. You pull the muscle, get injured. So if you're injured like this, and you can avoid it. So that's a good way. So to find out how did you injure. Now with this kind of injury, it's been a while. So you injured in December, it's been a while. And also you feel hurt when you hold a fist. I remember I injured here once. Here once. It's because I was doing push-up and also doing like this. Suddenly too fast. Pull the muscle. Okay. Now if it's like this, I suggest you to rest. Don't use your right arm. Don't hold the fist. Let it rest. Okay. Give it a rest. Don't do like a work with this arm. If you can avoid it, try to avoid it, and try to see natural therapy and use some natural herb. Okay, natural herb that is to like make the muscle become relaxed and make the pain go away, like the nerve pain, make the pain go away. And you can use it, apply your cream, natural cream, like when you're having a shower, use the warm water to massage, to water here, to make your muscle become relaxed, and then you can apply the cream. Okay, and when you apply cream, normally the injury, you can give it a try. Normally the injury, the spot that is hurt is between the joints or in the gap. There's a gap between the muscles. There, you spot on. Spot on, use your thumb or use your fingers to point. Point at it and then do like this. Massage. Like this. Press and then just massage around. Okay, massage around. Will be the best to go, like I mentioned before, to go to see a natural therapy because it's been a while, or to see a acupuncture. When you go there, they have some medicines for you to apply. And I don't suggest you to take a painkiller. A painkiller that only like let you temporarily no pain, but still you feel next day you still feel pain. So first of all try to rest. Don't do too much work with this arm. No training for this arm. Okay, and also use some go to see a natural therapy or acupuncture. Let them have a look. Okay, and hope you can recover soon. Okay, I had this kind of injury before, but it's like taking me for a while. Just massage. Don't do much training. Okay, massage. Apply the cream after shower. Okay, massage and rest. Okay. Now, next one. The last question is about diet. Song, can you help me with diet to gain strength and stamina? Alright, here, before we answer this question, just like when you eat something, right? When you eat something, try to eat something that is light, but also give you energy. Okay, light, give you energy and also enough nutrition. Alright, now why I say something light? So if your body feel light, for example, with the one form, you can do once, right? You'll be alright. If your body is quite heavy, you eat something quite heavy, you do one form. After one form, you're puffed. Doesn't matter, you're very strong. Yeah, very strong. You can punch very strongly and powerful. But when after you done one form, you don't have enough stamina. You're like this. Doesn't matter how strong you are, you cannot make a punch anymore because you don't have enough stamina. To have a good stamina is to eat something light. So if your body is light, you can do the form. You can do 3 times, 4 times, or 5 times without getting tired. But if your body quite heavy, feel quite heavy, you do once, you'll be tired. Once you're tired, you don't have good stamina, you don't have everything. No strength, no flexibility, because you don't have good stamina. Alright, here you can eat something light. What is make your body light? You can eat more nuts, like cashew nut, all sorts of nuts, okay? And eat vegetables, green veggies, all sorts of vegetables good for you, and fruits, alright, fruits, and of course like rice. And see, don't eat too much, and make sure drink juice as well, and this will make your body become light, and also you have enough nutrition as well. So if your body light, you can jump high, you have good stamina. If you have good stamina, you have good strength. Once you eat the light, right, and you have good stamina, you can train up the strength as well by doing first of all you have to eat healthily, like I mentioned before, the diet, and then you can train up doing push-ups and running and practice the forms to improve your stamina. Some people they do the form once. You can do twice or 3 times. So this way will improve your stamina. But first of all, have to eat healthily. Recap: eat more nuts, more veggies, and fruits, and also rice. All right, there's all sorts of rice, and you can just eat normal rice will be fine. Okay, and if you can eat this. All different colors of rice, you can eat a lot as well. Okay, so today's Q&A. I've been talking quite long. Hope you all find helpful. And if you have any questions, please leave your comment down below. Happy training, happy life. We see you next time.